What's up, Fans Patrol, and welcome to something that's been really hyped. Like, everyone in the gaming community has been so hyped for this for not a very long time, because it was kind of dropped on us quite randomly. Like, there was like very little to no warning. If there hadn't been that one guy on Twitter, I apologize for forgetting his name, but if it wasn't for that one guy on Twitter for leaking the announcement of the Nintendo Direct, we wouldn't have known about it until the day of the Direct. Or to my knowledge, there was no warning, no forewarning at all. So, but it's here. The day has come. We're finally getting a Nintendo Direct for 2019. It's 36 minutes long. You can already see the smile on my face. Now, I've been spoiled for one thing. One announcement from this Direct. But it's at the very beginning. I know nothing. Absolutely nothing about this Direct besides the very first announcement. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Here we go, boys! Let's go! Nintendo Direct. Oh my god, what have you got for me? My body is Reggie. Mario, of course. The very first announcement. So I knew about this from Twitter. Mario Maker. It's coming to the Switch. But it's not the first Mario Maker. This is in fact a Mario Maker 2. I was really hoping that the first Mario Maker game would come to the Switch, because I never got it on Wii U. I wish I did, because I just didn't have the money to just say like, oh yeah, I'll go get it. But for a Mario Maker 2 to be coming to the Switch is just perfect. It's a perfect console for a Mario Maker, I think. It's the perfect console just in general. It's such a good idea, such a good console. It's perfect. Handheld, tabletop, docked, it's brilliant. The Switch is in fact one of the best consoles ever made, if not the best. Which I'd be very tempted to say it is. Man, look at all these options, all these things that you can do. Oh boy. I'm really looking forward. June? That early? Oh my god.
Hi everyone.
I need to turn the sound
I'm
up.
Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Gotta give the bow. You gotta give him the
First look
bow.
at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker 2.
I'm really looking forward to Mario Maker 2. It's gonna be good fun.
There will be brand new features, and many new elements are in development.
And you know what's gonna be even better? Doing a series on it. Getting you guys involved. Doing levels that you guys create. This is gonna be great for just interaction with the fans and community. What is next?
Time in 10 years. The Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story. Assemble your ultimate dream team from a huge cast of Marvel superheroes.
I'll be honest, I'm a really big fan of the Marvel movies, like super big fan of the Marvel movies. Even the Netflix series. Iron Fist, Daredevil, The Punisher. I'm a big fan of them all, but the games do not get me pumped or hyped. I'm sorry, but they don't. And of course, Captain Marvel is strong enough to just hold an Infinity Stone.
As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally.
I mean, it looks like fun,
basic attacks
but
and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online,
I've heard mixed reviews about the Alliance
unprecedented
games.
levels as you creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks. Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts with Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order
Summer.
launches
Okay.
exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer.
I don't know. Not hyped. Sorry.
Welcome back, Box Boy.
Box Boy. What is this? What is Box
Get ready
Boy?
to unload some boxes and have fun doing it. The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time.
Okay.
This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content, including brand new puzzles and new features. We fit something
This looks
else in, too.
interesting.
This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve
Box
puzzles,
Planet.
and beat
Okay.
those stages. After completing
Yeah,
the
this
story,
looks-
you can
this looks
access a whole
interesting.
separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one. In all, there are 270 stages to beat. That's the highest in the series to date.
Yeah,
Use
this
your
might be a
brain
nice
boxes
this
to
might
think
make a nice
outside the
co-op
box
series.
and lead our heroes to the goal. Box Boy,
Box Boy and Box Girl.
will
Yeah, this
unload
might be a
on
nice
Nintendo Switch
a
April
nice little
26th.
puzzle game to chill with.
The ultimate spring update.
Okay.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring
Version
forward
3.
with the version 3.0 update this spring.
But it's not
What are
going to
we
include
adding, you
any
ask?
fires, probably.
You'll just have to wait to find out.
Yeah, it's
Remember-
probably not going to include any fires.
Joker is a part of
'Cause they've
Challenger
already-
Pack 1.
Yeah, because they've already
He's
announced
secretly
challenger
been
packs.
preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April.
Oh.
In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series Amiibo figures are on the way too.
Very nice.
There's even more to explore
Captain
in
Toad
Captain
Treasure
Tracker. It's
Okay.
never too late for a
I
journey
have
through
not
the
played
maze-like miniature worlds
Captain
of the
Toad.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact,
I've heard a
we have
lot of
2
good
new
things.
announcements for the Nintendo Switch version.
But I've never played it.
After a new
Free
update,
update, wow.
all courses will support 2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better than 1, and an extra set of hands goes a long way. This free update will be available later today. And some paid downloadable content. is
Wait,
coming.
later
We're
today?
adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to
See, that's
5
the
new
nice thing
courses,
about that is one of the best things about Nintendo. The way they just like spring updates on you, like, oh, it's gonna be today. Like, that's really cool for people who play Treasure Tracker a lot.
Captain
That's
Toad
probably
and
gonna be a
Toadette must
really,
obtain the Shining
really
Crown.
good update for
All
them.
of
Like,
which
I've
will
never
be
played it, so I don't know how
playable
good it's
with the
gonna
second
like
player.
how good a multiplayer update's
Captain
gonna be.
Toad
But
Treasure Tracker's special
I can
episode
only
will be
imagine, like, on the
available for purchase
Switch,
as soon as,
that's
well,
brilliant.
today, giving you
Excellent.
early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. Wow. If you don't have the game
Everything's
yet,
so
look out for a
early.
digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today.
This is giving me good
Contains
hope.
the full game
This is getting
and
my
gives you
hopes up.
access to
It's giving me
Captain Toad
good,
Treasure Tracker's
a good
special
feeling.
episode once it's available.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be early though. If they do announce Pokemon, it's gonna be
Action
late.
In an all-new Gothic castle. The side-scrolling action of yore shall
Bloodstained.
rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And so, the young lady Miriam,
Who is
host
this?
of the
Miriam?
Alchemist's
Ooh.
Curse, must use
Ooh,
her
she
unwanted
fine.
gifts to slay the demons wrought by the curse's original host, Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies, bend gravity to her will, and dart about Jeeble's castle at lightning speed.
I'll be
Here,
honest.
The laws of reality and 2D
I'm not really
side
feeling it.
scrollers don't apply. Throughout the castle, a treasure trove of side quests, deadly tasks, and small touches flesh out the campaign.
What the fuck?
Body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the
They're
main
called
story,
tattoos,
you can
boy.
dig deep into character customization, subquests, and more. Stop the fall of man at the hands of demons. And don't
Doesn't
be
really
afraid
give
to show
much
them
character
your dark
customization.
side.
Doesn't actually change how she
Bloodstained
looks. But
Ritual
hey,
of the Night emerges from the shadows.
some
this
people
summer.
like it, I guess. Not my cup of tea. Sorry.
The time has come to build a new world and take on the children of Hargon.
What?
On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious
Dragon Ball Builder
Balrog
2.
and defend your world from monstrous forces. Enlist
Okay.
villagers to help rebuild and fight alongside you in the story mode. Or unite with 3 other builders to create your own island in local co-op or online. You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights.
I
by
like the
building
look of
any
this.
structure you
This
can
looks like a
imagine.
lot of fun.
Now you can dash, glide, play in first person, explore underwater, and warp all over the new retro-inspired map.
Oh
If you own
man,
the
I
previous
would
game on
love
the
to do a
Nintendo Switch
co-op
system,
multiplayer series
craft
on
the
this.
legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne.
Oh, I'd love to do a
Dragon Quest
multiplayer
Builders
series on
launches
that.
Nintendo Switch July 12th.
Yo, Dan, hit me up.
There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Oh?
Well, how's it looking? Next. We have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
Classic RPG series, new announcement.
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that defined the
Dragon
genre.
Quest
And the
RPG?
latest
Okay.
entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force, pairing the series
I mean, it makes
beloved
sense they'd
style and perfectly
announce
balanced
this straight
styles with the
after,
most impressive scope and elaborate story in series
the
history.
previous announcement.
Where there is light, darkness follows. For no one does this ring truer than the Luminary, the boy that prophecy says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him.
Okay.
On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true heritage and the powers that make him the
Those
Luminary.
hair physics?
When he goes to the king of the largest kingdom for guidance, he is
I couldn't help but
found
notice
in a
the
dark spot.
sides of his hair
So begins
on the
perilous journey
left-hand
of a
side
hunted hero
was
and
just
the ragtag
freaking
band
out.
of
Just
adventurers
ever
forged
so
in
mild,
his
ever
quest
so
to set them
slightly,
free.
just freaking out.
Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea.
I just want to make sure I'm
Monsters
definitely
roam
in
free
the
of random
camera-wise.
encounters.
Oh,
You can
OBSception!
strategy
Sorry.
wisely in turn-based
Just making sure I
You
was
must
still
know
in
when to
view.
attack, when to
Just
heal,
in case I
when to
moved
use
any.
magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn skill points which can be used to teach party members attacks, spells, and improve their abilities.
Okay.
You can also collect materials so you can forge weapons, armor, and accessories. Looking for an item? Then help people out in side quests. Or try your hand at the casino. Or horse racing. Erdrea is full of surprises like these, and this time, the player has the power to choose on the fly between the land's gorgeous HD vistas and the 2D 16-bit glory of old.
What?
This is also the first
Okay.
version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can
So you
choose
c-
between the original
What?
sound and the new one whenever you want.
Wait a second. You're telling me you can either play it in top-notch graphics, top-notch engine style, or you can play it 16-bit NES version. Okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is that in order for that to kind of work properly, the top-notch, like, top high-quality style would need to be pretty basic in order to translate over to 16-bit, like, properly. Because obviously in, like, the top-notch engine, you'd be able to see, like, huge mountains, huge hills that at some point in the hill you can't climb. Like, you can go up the slope slightly and then just not be able to get any further. But then obviously in the 16-bit version, it's all kind of top-down. Kind of. How do you... What? How does that work? Because if you're just going square to square, I don't get it.
And you can
It's a cool idea,
experience
though. Don't
the
get me
journey
wrong. It
with
is a really cool
English
idea.
Or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ
Get myself a little more comfortable here. I mean, it looks good. What the fuck? Okay. Is this is
First-time
this
players and
gameplay,
veterans should also look forward to new
or is
stories.
this just
Each sees one of the
cutscene
main
stuff
cast members stepping into
pre-rendered?
the
Because
spotlight, shedding new light on hidden
I'm
truths.
fine with seeing cutscene stuff. I don't mind that, but I'd like to see some gameplay as well, like proper gameplay.
Echoes of an
And I know they did show a little bit,
Definitive
but
Edition, launching exclusively on
they didn't
Nintendo
show a whole
Switch
lot.
this fall.
and I'd like to see a bit more before kind
While we
of
just
making a
announced the
decision on
addition
whether
of these
it's
new stories,
something I pick up or
there
not.
will be more new information to share in the future.
Okay,
Please look forward to learning more.
I will.
For now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
More headlines. Let's go.
A Disney Tsum Tsum game like you've never seen before.
What?
These stuffed Disney toys took the world by storm, and
Did
now
they?
they're ready for
I don't
an
remember
after-hours
that.
party at the toy store in Disney Tsum Tsum Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive and cooperative games that support up to 4 players. You can play online as well with players from around the world.
Oh, it's Pac-Man.
And you can't mention Disney Tsum Tsums without talking puzzles. Connect Magic
Really?
Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches.
No.
Disney Tsum Tsum Festival will steal
Sorry,
our hearts
but-
in 2019.
I'll pass. I'll pass.
You're picking up a distress call
Starlink.
in the Atlas star system.
I've heard actually
this
Starlink
time,
is actually a
it's far from
really good
friendly.
game.
In
I'm saying
fact,
actually a lot.
It's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon. Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down.
heard a lot of good things
like
with
the
this.
animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring update of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each pilot can take on any of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a
Okay.
game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as starship races and faction missions, so you're ready when the Star Fox team joins the Starlink Battle for Atlas update this April.
Cool.
A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up once again.
Who is that? Who's that girl on the left?
Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters. Interact
Oh, she's
with
cute.
townsfolk daily.
Oh, she's
Grow
cute.
vegetables and fruits at the farm. Cook some
Those are
fish.
big cabbages. Very big cabbages.
Cook up a
Jeez.
storm, or even raise monsters. This fantastical circle of life will keep you coming back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully remastered for Nintendo Switch. Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
Oh, really? Oh.
See what the heart-pounding newlywed life has in store for you, exclusively in this new version of the game.
Huh.
Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year.
Okay. Hmm.
And we can finally
Factory
confirm that
5.
Rune Factory 5 is in development. Look forward to more info in the future.
They've only just announced Rune Factory 4.
Soon, a time will come to
Who's
slay
that?
monsters and rescue
She's
lost
cute.
souls
She's adorable.
before those souls become monsters. In
Is this Dark
action
Souls?
RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue lost souls from a terrible fate, becoming monsters. When battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within you, granting you new powers.
Cool.
Each soul's powers are different, so you must choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign, there will be many battles. You will fight, and you will become stronger. Those who fall to grief are lost, and the lost don't reincarnate. The very foundations of reincarnation will begin to crumble when Oninaki launches in summer
Oninaki.
2019.
Summer 2019. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eye on that. That looks interesting.
Stars, robots, and Yoshi's in a world of craft. You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is almost here.
I didn't
This time,
play
we'd like to put the mini
any of the
facets
Yoshi's
these
World
crafted
games,
courses on display. As Yoshi, you'll
but
go
I've heard
left,
nothing but good things.
race solar cars, and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi.
But
Hey,
this
that robot's pretty huge for a miniature.
looks
Even
like
at this
just
scale, you'll have some challenging bosses
mini
to break.
games.
Using in-game coins you've racked up, you can collect crafted costumes.
Is
If
it
you
just
wear
mini
one,
games,
it'll
or is
offer
it
extra
actually
protection
like
from enemies. There are more
a
than
proper
180
single-player
of
to it?
these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your
multiplayer.
hands on. Later today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course.
Ah, the demo's out. Okay,
Yoshi's Crafted World game will finally
might play that
launch
then.
on March 29th.
Probably will. Yeah, I'll probably get around to that.
We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Be good to us,
How's it
Mr.
going so far?
Koizumi.
Next,
Koizumi.
we have a follow-up on the latest
Ow.
installment
That was my
of our
fingers
long-running series, Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Fire Emblem 3.
Please have a
Okay.
look.
New update to Fire Emblem 3. I've never played any Fire Emblem games. I need to fix that. Ooh, who's this?
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Games. Games brought me here. Pokemon brought me
The
here.
continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. Three
Okay.
ruling powers now control the land.
Oh,
In the
okay.
south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire.
Yeah, they've lasted
Beyond its
a
borders,
little while,
to the
I
frigid
guess.
north, is the home of the
1,000
Holy
years.
Kingdom of
Wow.
Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights.
Okay.
To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of
All I'm
war and
hearing is just
turmoil,
nothing but
Fodlan and these three mighty powers now
regional
exist in relative harmony.
rulings. Is that just all this is? Just gonna be a fight between, like a civil war kind of thing?
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game, you are the hero the world needs. You start
Okay.
out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Jared.
Look at the 3D animation and the
Incident reveals
anime
an
world.
unknown power hidden within. You'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers Academy.
I mean, it's no
Around that
Berserk,
same
but
time,
ugh.
you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
Sothis. She's cute.
Garrick Mach
know you're
Monastery
thinking.
lies at the center
And yes,
of three
that is all I
large
think about.
territories.
Just whether
It is the
someone's
home
cute or
base
not.
of the Church of Seros, the main religion of Fodlan,
not really. I'm
as
kidding.
well as the Knights of Seros. Not only does the church serve
Seros.
to maintain
I thought you said
order in
Theros for a
Fodlan,
second. I'm
its
like, what?
monastery
When did Magic
also
the Gathering
houses
come
the
into this?
Officers Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers Academy is comprised of 3 houses. The Black Eagles is for
Okay.
students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader
Edelgard.
and future emperor, Edelgard.
Edelgard.
The Blue Lions
Edelgard?
boasts Prince
Anelgard?
Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house
Edelgard?
leader.
Anelgard?
This house is for students from his kingdom.
Dimitri.
The Golden Deer is for
Claude.
students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance.
I don't know. I already don't like him just by his design. I already don't
As a
like him.
professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills.
Okay.
Which house will you choose?
The bottom one. God damn it.
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seros themselves, and
Okay.
gain real battle experience.
Again, I thought she
including
said
everything
Theros
from
for a second.
defeating
Jeez.
bandits to suppressing.
I've got magic on the
rebellions.
brain.
These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or die will depend on your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses to claim victory.
I'll
At
be
the
honest,
Officers
I'm not
Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they
Not
may
really
wield a
feeling
variety
it.
of weapons. Master the study of magic
not really feeling it at
and
all.
acquire special
No.
skills such as horsemanship. You have been entrusted with their future.
Have
and
I?
It's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities.
Here's your
Through
homework. Go
combat
do it.
experience
There you
and
go.
Study, you can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen.
Cool.
And they'll be able to better
Can we
support
move on?
each other on the battlefield.
Sorry, but I'll pass. I'll pass.
Hey, over here!
Forward, now!
3 territories. 3 houses.
3. Sorry, how many?
Own
3?
journey.
2? 4. Okay.
Fire Emblem 3 houses.
How
will
many?
Release
What?
on July 26th.
How many times did she go to say 3? I mean, come on. We heard you the first 3 times.
So, how does it look?
Meh.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem 3 Houses would release this spring,
Okay,
but more development time will be necessary.
cool.
And so the new release date is July 26th.
Is that to be in a proper battle
That
system?
means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer, but we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same. Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Come on, be good to me.
In this next entry of this iconic series, the last player standing wins.
A battle royale?
99 players.
Yeah, it's a battle royale.
But only one reigns
Oh
supreme.
God.
This is Tetris 99.
What?
The iconic puzzle game arrives with an online experience like no other.
What?
Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage, attack...
Wait. Tetris Battle Royale. Tetris Battle Royale. What the fuck?
back to defeat the other 98 players and become the sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online members, be ready to join the fight. Tetris 99 will be available for download later today.
It's cool that it's a
Forward to
free to
battling
play.
it out in upcoming online events. Prepare to kill, survive, or
Dead by
die
Daylight.
in Dead by Daylight. Imagine this. You're alone.
It's been out on
By
so many
fear,
other platforms
struggling to
already,
survive.
like for
Then
quite a
you meet
while
another
now,
survivor, but
that
it's too
I
late.
kind of feel like,
Killer is upon you.
I don't know, it might be
Run.
a little late
Scavenge
for this
items.
to be on
Open
the Switch.
gates and escape with your life. Or take
Plus,
on
personally, I
the
don't
role of
really think it's a
killer to
Switch,
make the
like
so-called survivors
a
your
really
next victim.
Switch needed game.
Terrifying? Oh yes. Satisfying? Just you wait.
I feel like
Loads of maps,
instead of going for the whole
characters,
online multiplayer thing,
and cosmetics to
which
earn,
is cool and all, the
you'll
Switch should
experience a
definitely
deep
have some of that.
progression system
But I feel like
on
they
the
should be
hunt or being
focusing
hunted.
more on the
Discover
local.
the true meaning of horror
multiplayer.
when Dead by Daylight creeps up on Nintendo Switch this fall.
I don't know.
This dog
Maybe it'll
will
surprise me.
ruin your day.
This is Deltarune. For okay, I will get to Undertale. I will get to it eventually. It will be played for the channel at some point. I want to make that clear. At some point, it will be played for the channel, and then we'll play Deltarune, okay? At some point. Deltarune. Chapter 1. Okay. I've heard Deltarune's a really funny, like a really comedic game. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to playing it.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Damon X Machina.
What?
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukura, producer of Damon X Machina, and I have some news for you.
Okay,
Today,
what is your
we'll be
news?
releasing a demo called Damon X Machina Prototype Mission on Nintendo eShop for a limited time.
A demo?
The game is still in development, but in the demo you can battle through 4 different missions while exploring the basic controls and customizations of your personal mech known as an arsenal. You can also experience a boss battle in the final mission, so please try it out.
Okay.
After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be.
Yeah, I might play that.
We have more to say about Damon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo of America Twitter account.
Yeah,
so you
I'll
can
give
stay
the
up to
demo a
date on
try.
the latest information. Damon X Machina should be launching this summer.
Summer, wow. Hence
With
should
that
be
in mind,
knowing.
the development
Should
team is
be.
working harder,
Should be
so
releasing.
please stay tuned.
Should be.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch.
Realistic racing.
Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling,
Sorry,
and a
but
difficulty level that scales to your
I'll
skills.
pass.
You'll
I'd
feel
rather
like a pro
play,
racer
like,
as you master the world's
I've never been the
fastest
biggest
cars
fan
to
of
win
racing
motorsport's
games,
most exhilarating
but
races. From the prestigious
even I
circuits
enjoy a
of
racing game on
Francorchamps
VR.
to the narrow city streets of Barcelona.
That is something I
All
would
DLCs
definitely buy a
included,
racing game for, and
100
have
cars,
actually got a
100
racing game
circuits,
for.
and some welcome additions
The Switch?
like motion controls and
Sure, I
custom
can see the appeal in
Players
having it
can
on the
race
Switch.
online
Yeah,
or locally,
that's
and two
fine.
players can race
But it's
sports
not
trains on
something
a
I'd pick
single
up
system.
personally for it.
From street racing to demolition derby, when Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019.
Okay. Now, if it's on PS4 and
Flanking age to experience Senua's journey again,
PSVR ready,
or
then
for the very
hell
first time.
yes.
Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover. Hellblade has won multiple awards, including BAFTAs for performance.
I feel
audio
like
and
this is
artistic
another
achievement,
game
British
that's
game,
like,
and
it's
Game
been out
Beyond
on so many other
Entertainment.
platforms
Find out why when
for
Hellblade
so long
Senua's
already
Sacrifice
that
releases on Nintendo Switch this spring.
I can't really see it doing
The Nintendo Switch
that
lineup just
well
keeps getting
on the
stronger.
Switch.
Mortal Kombat
Mortal Kombat 11 on
Saga,
Switch.
25
Now that
years
is
into time,
definitely a
far
good
from
game
over.
for Switch. Hell
All new
yeah.
Custom character variations, plus new characters and
Let me just sort
returning
my panties
veterans
a second
taking up
here.
the fight. In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of 2 adorable Yarnies. Control
Okay.
both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd.
That's a good idea.
For the first time on Nintendo Switch,
look at those
experience
frames.
Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered,
Ooh.
revamped gameplay and features tailored to the system like motion aiming and touch input. Set in the American Revolution, explore one of the most iconic eras in
Assassin's
history
Creed
as you
3.
fight for freedom and independence,
Surely-
ushering the rise of a nation. All the original
Surely the
downloadable
Switch would have been
content, plus the
like
entire
strong
standalone
enough for
game,
like a
Assassin's Creed
remaster
Liberation
set of all
Remastered,
3, like
be
the
included when
the
they
first
launch
3
together on May
games.
21st. Final Fantasy fans,
Wouldn't you
better
think?
open your calendars. we're excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo
I've never
Switch
played Final
March
Fantasy.
26th.
None of them.
We can also
Not a
announce that
single
Chocobo's
one.
Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th.
Chocobo's Mystery
We're
Dungeon.
pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today. Once a classic, always a classic.
Cool.
That's all for
Maybe
today's
it's time I
Nintendo
picked
Switch
up
headlines.
a Final Fantasy game.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this
5
Nintendo
more minutes.
Direct. Please
Come
stick
on!
until the
Be
end.
good to me!
Let's
You've
take a
shown Smash already. The fuck is this? What is this? Well, whatever it is, I know it's not Pokemon. Either that or Pokemon's gotten incredibly dark. The hell is this? I mean, it looks kind of cool.
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My
It
heart
seems
goes out to you two,
interesting.
all because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Today has been most revelatory. Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
Yeah, what the hell is this?
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this. Now go dying on me.
Astral Chain. Okay.
Platinum Games.
Sorry about that.
It looked like
Lifted my hands up
characters
and
were
it
fighting
knocked
together
my
during
my
battle.
mic over. I'm so sorry. I'll cut
I
that
hope you're
little
excited
bit
to
out.
learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please
Okay.
stay tuned. And speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more.
Okay.
Our next title will be the last announcement of the day.
Please.
Please, check it
Please. Please. Be good to us. Please. What is this? I'm guessing that's Link. Yep, that's Link. The last announcement. So no more no Pokemon. Link's Awakening. Oh, cool. It's actual, like, classic Zelda. Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah, Nintendo! Hell yeah! 2019. Okay, we get it.
So, what did you think?
Looks
At
good.
long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch.
I'm looking forward to that.
After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future.
Very nice.
Please look forward to its release.
Thank you.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks. I guess. Nintendo. Well, that concludes the Nintendo Direct for the 13th of February, 2019. I'm gonna be totally honest. There's a couple of things that I like the look of, but I'm kind of let down. I won't lie. I am kind of let down. Like Mario Maker 2. Yeah, that looks super dope. I'm really looking forward to playing some Mario Maker on the Switch. Looking forward to playing user-made levels. Looking forward to just messing about in the level creator. Marvel Alliance. Like I say, I'm a big fan of the Marvel movies, but I don't know. The games just don't do nothing for me. Box Boy and Box Girl, hell yeah, that seems like a really nice, chill co-op game that I would do a series on for the channel. Hell yeah. Now just find someone who'll co-op with it. Smash update. The Fighter Pack 1 is coming before the end of April, which is nice. Captain Toad, I don't know, maybe it's time for me to pick up a Captain Toad game. Maybe it's time for me to finally pick up Captain Toad. What else was there? There was Bloodstained. No, that did nothing for me. Dragon Quest. What was it called? Dragon Quest Builders? Dragon Quest Builders 2. Yeah, this looks interesting. This is the sort of thing I would do a multiplayer series on. Definitely. So, again, Dan, hit me up. There was the actual Dragon Quest game. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'll keep my eyes on this. I'll keep an eye on this just to see how it goes. And if it continues to look interesting, then I'll pick it up. This thing, Sumi game or whatever. Sum. No, just no. Starlink, I've heard a lot of good things, but I don't know, not really my thing. Rune Factory, there's some cute looking characters, but then it's about the gameplay, not the characters. And I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. This thing. Whatever this is, I don't know, my internet's lagging for some reason. But the Souls game, where you go from like the living to the beyond, that looks interesting. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Yoshi's World, I don't know if it's just a bunch of mini games. I'm really not likely to pick that up. I'll play the demo at some point in my own time, not for the channel, but I'll play it and then make a decision. Fire Emblem, no, it just does nothing for me. No, I think it's that combat system. Like, no, it does nothing for me. Tetris Ultimate is an interesting free-to-play game. Tetris Battle Royale, Dead by Daylight. Like I said with what was it? Senna. Like I said with that, I think it's just one of those things where it's been on so many different consoles and so many platforms at this point in time that it's like, do we really need another release of it? Is it gonna do well enough to warrant another release? I don't know. Deltarune I'll get to eventually. Damien after Undertale. Daemon X Machina, I'll be keeping an eye on that. I'll play the demo and I'll keep an eye on it. That one racing game, I'd rather play it on VR, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of racing games, but when it comes to VR ones, hell yes. Hell yes. I freaking love VR. Then there's Cinema Blades. Get
Sacrifice.
this off my screen. Hellblade, Cinema Sacrifice. There's that. There's Final Fantasy. I don't know. I think it's time for me to pick up a Final Fantasy game. There's Astral Chain. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. And then there's Link's Awakening. Hell yeah, Link's Awakening looks super dope, nice and classic, which The Binding of Isaac was inspired by. Isaac was inspired by the original Zelda games, so I'm looking forward to playing original Zelda and see how it actually plays out. So, yeah. Sad no Pokemon, but hey, can't have everything in life. So unfortunately, OBS did cut off the end of the video, but I was about to do the outro anyway. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have and you're looking forward to some brand new series on the channel coming for the Nintendo Switch, even some brand new streams, then please leave a like and subscribe down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the new Nintendo Direct, and did any of the announcements or any of the trailers look interesting to you? Let me know down below, and I will catch you all next time. Later, peeps.